Welcome to September and welcome to the unofficial end of summer.
Lui and Oliver are getting ready for the long holiday weekend, but not before filing this week's edition of the Newshounds.
Here's the Newshounds, Lui and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the Newshounds, some brave little cubs.
A saved gorilla infant.
And a very rare birth near Chicago.
But first, speaking of rare births, this little guy is more than just cute. He could become an ambassador for his rare species. The Oklahoma City Zoo says this clouded leopard kitten was born in July. It says he's so special that he's getting extra care from zookeepers, and they report he's doing well. The facility partners with other zoos to carry out a survival plan for this vulnerable species. When this cutie grows stronger, he's due to become an ambassador for his species at another facility in the association. Good luck, little one.
Speaking of rare, a zoo in Illinois welcomed the birth of a critically endangered antelope calf on August 8th. The 15-pound male calf was the third Addis calf to be born at the Brookfield Zoo in just over a year. The species is at risk of becoming extinct, with estimates of there being possibly less than 100 of the critically endangered African antelope remaining in the wild. That's why it's so important that the young calf is in good care with his 4-year-old mother, Ivy.
Listen to that roar. 2 wobbly mountain lion cubs were discovered by the Santa Monica Mountains National Park Service. The cubs, which were about 24 days old at the time of the recording, were found in their mother's den in the Santa Susana Mountains. This footage, recorded by NBS biologist Jeff Sikich, shows an up-close look at the cubs as they purr and roar at the camera. Oh, and the scientist, he got out of the way before Mom returned. Good call.
And finally, a baby gorilla is adjusting to life at an Australian zoo. 10-month-old Kias has already had a difficult time at the Mogo Wildlife Park. At just a day old, he was diagnosed with sepsis pneumonia. The zoo's director, Chad Staples, was afraid Kias wouldn't make it. So he stayed up with the little guy all night, held him like a child, letting the tiny gorilla sleep on his chest. Kias has since moved into the gorilla enclosure. He's in a pen neighboring Jeanne, an unrelated 40-year-old female gorilla zoo staff hoped that he'd bond with. And he has. Jeanne has taken over the role as adoptive mom, a little guy who beat the odds thanks to the zoo's director, Chad Staples.
And that's this week's edition of the Newshounds.
Isn't that a